What's going on, guys? Phil here from Custom Offsets TV on YouTube with Junior. You're not gonna say your name this time?
I got him.
We are in the Gear Offroad booth, which if you don't know, Gear Alloy became Gear Offroad. We announced that last year here at SEMA in 2018, now it's 2019. Flex Seal's jamming down there. We're gonna show you the new wheels.
We're trying up the volume. Sorry, RIP headphone users, but Gear's got some new styles, some crazy styles, so we're here to kind of break them down for you. First off is the Monsoon.
This is probably my favorite wheel out of the new ones from Gear. There's just so much going on here, and it's all twisted and mangled together, and it's very, very stylish. I like it. The machine face too is really nice because the spokes are actually like recessed back. It makes it look like they're further back, and then you have these machined accents that are popping out rather than having like milled edges. It's like kind of the inverse, which not a ton of people are doing.
It's like a machine face, kind of.
Yes, but then also not. It's a really interesting wheel. Sort of. I'm not going to call it a steplet, but this dives way back here. There's some space in there, and then it kind of
almost like the simulated beadlocks
arches up. Yeah. Again, this is a thicker rim on this wheel than some of the other ones, so it kind of looks like that beadlock. But you don't have the bolts, you don't have all the hardware on here. Just Gear Offroad, really cleanly put in there.
And then a teeny little cap on there. These are dual drilled, so you're going to see the extra set of lug nuts, but it still looks good, I'd say. I mean, obviously you have an extra set of holes that are sitting there, but
it almost looks good as like a style. Like this one has the spike lug nuts in it, and I don't mind at all that it's dual
such
drilled.
a busy wheel with all of the windows and stuff anyways. It just kind of adds an extra element to
all
the wheel.
These spaces right here are really cool. This gets super, super thin, and it's a very unique style.
And then sizes on this are going to be basically anything you want. There's 17 by 9 all the way up to 22 by 12, so there's a size for an application for anything that you want.
I'd really like to see this in 17 by 9. I feel like if you squish this together, there's going to be not a lot of space going on. It'd be pretty interesting looking wheel.
So
is that it for that one?
Yeah,
we'll move on to the Blackhawk. So this one here we have in two different finishes. They're very, very similar as they're both black and then have some machining and milling. But this one has what they're calling a staple milling, where it's the shape of a staple on the outside. And this one you're going to see it's machined all the way inside the rim of the wheel before it goes back to the black center.
Yeah, personally I like that the staple milling as they're calling it, because it just kind of it emphasizes the window without accenting it too much. It just kind of it's a different take on it, which stylizes it in its own way, which I think is pretty cool.
It kind of blends like the simple, big, like blocky style that we've seen with the new turbine kind of style. It just kind of puts both of them together. Again, this is another one that I think in the larger sizes I could definitely see on a show build, but at the same time, in a 17, this could definitely be an off-road build too. I would only be worried about like getting rocks and dirt and stuff in here and having to clean
it. Yeah,
that's the only downfall there.
The cool thing about this style too is that it almost looks like the whole face is floating, right? So
yeah,
like this whole section that has the Gear Offroad like embossed into it just looks like it's hovering or floating outside of the wheel.
Especially in the machined one.
Yeah.
I feel like rolling down the road too, a lot of times the machining kind of disappears, especially if you're taking photos. So it's going to look like you've got a wheel floating inside a wheel with a tire wrapped around it. I'm really excited to see what this looks like when we get it on some vehicles. Does that cover that?
Yeah, and then, well, sizes too. So 17 by 9 all the way to 22 by 12 again on that one. So lots of sizes, pretty much anything that you want.
And then for the end, we move to the end game.
We're in the end game now.
It's not the end, there's one more after that.
Oh. So again, this one kind of using that turbine style with two different twists to it. You have the center one and the outside one as well. Same kind of thing that I talked about with the machining before. It's like raised up rather than having the indented milling. So it just gives this wheel a lot more depth. You got a decent amount of lip on here and then some concavity in this center section as well.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So 20 by 10, 20 by 12 are your sizes on that one. The next one we're going to talk about actually is similar. Basically just fill all of this in and you have the Orbit.
Which, will they make it? Maybe, maybe not. Kind of looking for some feedback on these.
Sounds like they are going to be just in 20 by 12 though, and it's going to be one of those that they're just going to see how it does. So if you like it, if you have thoughts and comments on it, make sure to drop them below, because this is one of those wheels, especially in like finishes like this.
I love this.
If you're a fan of this finish and you have a white King Ranch with the tan strip on the bottom, and you're looking to run these,
you're going to want to contact Gear, and you're going to get a set of these.
Yeah. But so this is the finish that's going to come in.
Yeah, which is not bad either. I really like this. The very like retro styling reminds me of like some of the old like Corvette saw blades, which were popular for some reason in the car world, to take old Corvette wheels and put them on modern cars. So we're seeing some of that kind of transition into the truck world. There's a lot of really unique things happening, especially this year at SEMA, that's just not your traditional wheel, and not everything's just black now. There's so many different finishes and
which is cool to see for sure.
We'll have all of these loaded up on the website. All the
It's got a fancy center cap too.
Yeah, it's
There's a
very
lot of
intricate.
center cap. Yep.
So we'll have all these loaded up on the website as soon as we possibly can. We'll make sure the links in the description are updated. I just want to check out Gear wheels or any other wheels you can get them at customoffsets.com. Jared, do the thing.
Subscribe. There's more videos coming. YouTube.com/CustomOffsetsTV.
Peace.